All right, all right, all right. What's going on, everyone? Hey, hey. Yep, sorry I'm about 18 minutes late. We had a format change, which I'm going to describe right now. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for your patience. Whew, hey, of course I kept 18 people waiting. Apparently that's me now. What's going on, Dave? How are you, bud? Bolt, I love you, man. Trevor, Brent, Pando. There we go. Above the Bar podcast. What's going on, man? How are you doing? It's to quote Craig Ferguson, it's a great day in America, folks. We have so much really great things to talk about going on. Hey, we have a legend right there. Listen, Sketchcool, underscore Sean on Instagram. Some of his items you're going to see right now. Really nice stuff. Yeah, so the trash can is next to me because I'm about to fill it up with a bunch of things. So let's go through and talk about everything that's changing. Hello, Mel. Hello, James. First, I need a drink. Salute. There we go. Albany looks like Buffalo. Similar. I think our architecture is better. So the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man break, Friendly Neighborhood Gallery break. I can't legally say Spider-Man. It's a lawsuit waiting to happen. We're making a couple of changes. The original format, while fun, is not practical. With what we can possibly do. So in order to bring art out quicker and get things into your guys' hands faster, we're doing something a little bit different. Snow. Oh yeah, brutal. Everything's going to be put in a sealed envelope and numbered. And we're going to random the numbers. Since these pieces are pretty big, they're not going to fit into a box. So an envelope break, rip. I guess it's a rip. It's an art rip. It is the Friendly Neighborhood Gallery rip that we're doing. I saw Bourbon grabbed another spot, so I gotta add another spot for Bourbon. But we're gonna random everything. The spots that I have everything labeled. The reason I am late, by the way, is not because I'm tardy, because anybody who knows me is late's one of the last things that I typically am. Was I got home about 20 minutes before my Zoom meeting with Doug and Trevor, and I had bought the envelopes on the way home. And I didn't want to work while in the Zoom meeting. So I had about 15 minutes to put everything that was in the break into envelopes and sort them properly. So that caused my bit delay. So I do apologize. I'm not going to blame it on anything other than myself. But we're here. I know I have so many Seans in the house right now, I'm going to have to start assigning nicknames. Do I have some announcements for you? Absolutely. Am I going to wait till after the break to do them? Absolutely. So... don't be sorry. Let's just see some art. Stop talking, DC, and provide us with some goods. All right, so 12 spots have sold. So we're going to knock out, it's almost half the break right there. So we're going to knock those out right now. Let me just get everything in order. Order. I want order. Give me that. Boom shakalaka. And good old random.org to make things easy. Good stuff. Don, always a pleasure to see you, man. Bolt, man, I love you. You will have order. How many are left? There are a total of 13 left. But I have a feeling once I open these first 12, the rest of them are going to go pretty quickly, since these are large format items. With that said, let's knock out the first ones. And then when you guys are blown away with the quality that is there, we'll do a round two. Because, I'm going to be honest with you, you're going to want a round two, everyone. All right, let me load up my app so I can monitor myself. Technology these days. Bueno. Yeah, Bolt, you're in this. Scuba Vince is in here too. I don't know if Scuba knows that. So Benj has a spot. Bourbon's got 4. Brent's got 1. Dangle's got 3. Hellbolt's got a spot. Scuba and the Above the Bar podcast has a spot. That is the order that I have it in. That is also true. So who's ready to see some art? I'm not going to wait for the answer. Let's just get to it. There it is. All right, the first thing we're going to do is take the 25 spots that we have here. 7 times is the arbitrary number that we decided that we're going to random everything. I'll take all of you beautiful people. And I'm going to give you 7 times. All right, good luck. Bourbon, you're going to have 13, 4, 10, and 21. Dangle, 15, 17, 2. Hellbolt, 19. Brent, 9. The Above the Bar podcast, 24. Scoobs, 25. And Benj, 14. Just in time. Fun fact, no, this is not a joke. I had a friend of mine. His name was Justin. He was, when I was an actor way back in the day, he was in my troupe, Second Thought Improv. And when he was born, he had this umbilical cord wrapped around his neck and he was purple. But they revived him and the doctor said, you know, if we didn't get him when we got him, he would not have made it. So his parents took his middle name, which was originally going to be something that I don't remember because it was unremarkable, and renamed his middle name Time, T-H-Y-M-E. So his name was literally Justin Time. Ho ho. I thought that was cool. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's start with Hellbolt. I'm arbitrarily picking Hellbolt because you have 1. I'm going to get the ones that have multiple towards the end just so there's less I have to sort through. I don't know, but it's actually a true story, Bourbon. True, hand to God fact. His name is just in time because he almost died. Hellbolt, you got 19. Let me finish getting my garbage in order. Oh. While the details aren't, how's Spidey doing? Spidey's doing real good. While the details have not been released, I did tell you I would let you know. The 69 Lando is staying in DC's PC. So shout out for that. Appreciate it. All right, Hellbolt 19. If he wants to disclose, he will. I won't disclose the trade. That is up to the person who traded. So all of these are now in envelopes. This is 19. This matches Hellbolt. Hellbolt, good luck. I do have an opener here. Polyester, that is true. I know, I was very psyched. I was very stoked when we were able to work a deal out. I need to get a proper letter opener. I didn't think of that. Gotta do it this way. That's how quickly we changed this. Is that I don't even have a proper way to open the envelopes. Oh, thanks, man. All right. What do we have here? Survey says... Oh! Oh my goodness! This is amazing. This is, right off the bat, the very first one, the mystery chase. Wait till you get a load of this. Wait till you get a load of this. What you're seeing right here is a Spider-Man noir. This is not just any Spider-Man noir. This is done by Fabrice Sapolsky himself. Fabrice is actually the co-creator of Spider-Man Noir. You are getting a piece done by one of the creators themselves. There is a story behind this piece. There is a massive story behind this piece, and it's only fitting that it's the first one to kick off story time. Yes, Sean, you know exactly who Fabrice is. All right, so Hellbolt, peep this, my friend. Spider-Man Noir was created by Fabrice Sapolsky, and it was done as a very edgy, gritty character. It had a lot of heart and story behind him, a lot of mystique. And fast forward a couple years, Marvel gets sent off to the wonderful world of movies, and Into the Spider-Verse comes out. So Into the Spider-Verse, played by Nicolas Cage, they had a very diluted version of Spider-Man Noir, and they didn't even give Fabrice any credit on the film. They invited the man to the red carpet, only for him to find out his name wasn't even in the credits. Talk about then, and I don't mean to be negative, but talk about the disrespect of one industry to another. And obviously that is heartbreaking for a creator to have somebody that makes something so popular, and to have that popular item kind of stripped from you and taken. So do yourselves a favor, go look on eBay, go look around, go try to find a Spider-Man Noir done by Fabrice Sapolsky. And I'll tell you, you're not going to find any, and if you do, maybe one. As you can imagine, that is going to leave a bad taste in your mouth. And I had to convince Fabrice to do this for me. The way this goes, I approached Fabrice about what we do here in the break world, and I said, hey, I really want a Spider-Man Noir. And he's like, yeah, that's that's the big one that I do. I was like, cool. So we started talking, and I commissioned a couple other things from him, and I went back to Lee. Lee was at, this is New York Comic Con. I said, hey Lee, I was like, my budget is X. I'm talking to Fabrice Sapolsky, and I was asking if he could do a Spider-Man noir, and Lee looks me dead in my soul and says, DC, very calmly, you go over there and pay that man his money. He goes, if there's anything you do, you go get that piece right now, and you apologize for not getting it immediately. So I turned around, I marched right back to Fabrice, and I said, let me start this over again. I would like to give you this if you could do me a Spider-Man noir. And he's like, yes, I would be happy to. So it's not every day you get an original piece of art from the creator of the character himself, and Hellbolt. You do. You get to have that day be your today. So this was the one I was not telling anybody about. I fought tooth and nail to make sure that nobody had this leaked out. Fabrice, amazing guy. As a matter of fact, I even told Fabrice that I was going to tell you guys this. Check this out. You got to go to his website. He is doing a couple of comics right now that are absolutely phenomenal. I know because I went on and looked myself. So there's a comic book he's doing now. It's called Intertwined. It's a kung fu noir. It is absolutely stunning. The work, the storyline. It talks about and by the way, it has a great immigrant undertone to it as well. There's some absolutely amazing pieces that he's doing, and you can also pick up a lot of his older stuff as well. But Intertwined, go to Fabrice's website and get yourself a copy of Intertwined. You're gonna dig it. But anyway, Hellbolt, this is definitely for you. Read what Lee just said. That is the truth right there. He was reluctant. He's like, that's my baby. I just don't make that for anybody. So, my friend, he made that for you. Congratulations. Talk about knocking it out of the park. Grand slam on the first pitch. I'm excited. That's how you get this started. Hellbolt, actually, wait, hold on. Let me get the right one. Hellbolt, this one is for you. There you go, man. Love you, brother. All right, next up. Above the Bar Podcast 24. Are you ready? Oh man, I just got breaking news. There's a fire in North Tonawanda. Right inside of a building I used to work at. My sleuths and regulars know what I'm talking about. But yeah, allegedly, one of my former employers is on fire. All right, so SM24 Above the Bar Podcast. This one is for you. Good luck, friend. I know you've waited way longer than you wanted to. So hopefully this one is as awesome as it can be. I mean, don't get me wrong. All of these are pretty awesome. Oh. Well, this is one that is actually 4 parts. There are 4 pieces to this. This is the Henry Martinez. Yeah, it's a good thing I was streaming. Good thing I was streaming. I do have an alibi. Although, why was I 20 minutes late? Henry Martinez is actually most known for his work doing Blaze. I got to talk to Mr. Martinez and hang out with him towards the end of Comic-Con and asked me if he could throw some really cool things together. So he's like, hold on, let me grab my marker. So first off, there is a Henry Martinez classic Spidey. You can tell by the armpit webbing. Little classic action right there. And you can't have a good guy without a bad guy. So there's a quick Venom. Police at the police are at the door. But wait, there's more. Hey, who's that guy? It's kind of mysterious. There is a short order sketch card of Mysterio. And why not? This is my favorite sketch card. I acquired about 10 from Henry Martinez. And this one, just because of how great it is. That's fantastic. So this is the Henry Martinez spot. Now, I told you, I told everybody, some of these were going to have more than one. Some of them would have as many as 4. Well, there's the one with the 4, but there's a couple that have 2 in them. So congratulations, man. There you go. Benj. Wait, too. Right, I love those. Yeah. That one, that goblin, that was actually in his back catalog, and I was like, I have to, that's just so great. I have to have that one. So I actually paid con prices for that one because I had to have it. Oh, no, you're welcome. Thank you for hanging out. And for everybody watching, make sure you go to the Above the Bar podcast. Get a follow. Trust me, you're going to learn something. I did. I learned a lot about NFTs and collecting just watching 2 episodes. So I'm 2 for 2 when it comes to knowledge from him. Appreciate you, Sean. Salute to your health. All right, Benj, you got 14. 14. So while I did fill these envelopes, I can promise you, I have no idea what's in them. I don't know what I had for lunch. On Albany Distilling? Nice. Oh, here's the first one right there. So this is legendary. Keith Williams. Sean, you know a thing or two about Keith Williams, our very own Sean Mcarthur. His teacher was taught by Keith Williams. Keith Williams did some early Spider-Man work. He also did the Phantom. He was well known for his work on the Phantom. And when I saw that he had some spaces available, I was like, hey, my friend, you have to do me the honor of letting me buy some of your Spider-Men. And he was like, I have a gaggle. Pick what you like, pick the poses. All these are this. Let me zoom in. They're so clean. Like, this is the work of an absolute pro, somebody that has drawn this man 1,000 times. And it shows in how well he does it. There are a total of 5. I was able to budget 5 of them. This is the first of those. And there's his classic signature and logo that he's been using as well. So, Benj, there you go, man. That is Spider-Man by somebody who did him back in the day. This is not a novice. This man has done this a lot. There you go. By the way, phenomenal human being. I got him to sign my Comic-Con badge. I took a picture with him, put it on Instagram. If you guys go back to my Instagram, you'll see me and Mr. Williams hanging out. Absolutely one of the nicest human beings you will ever meet. Very kind and considerate, very patient person, too. Oh, you're very welcome. Thank you. Oh, hey, Bourbon's girlfriend. What's going on, Abby? Unlike that dickhead Lee Cozy, ain't that the truth, Cozy Art? Speaking of Abby, Bourbon, let's go ahead and get you. You got 13, 4, 10, and 21. Hey now. Oh, Dangle, you are so polite. Thank you so much. It's right there. Doot, doot. All right, we got 4. Uh-oh, here we go. 13. 10. And 21. Wonder how much it's going to cost you for round 2? There are no card packs in these, right? No, there's no packs. This is just straight 100% original art. No copies, no reproduction, no packs. Nada. It's just art. 21. Let's see what we got here. I know where you were going with that, Trevor. I get it. Oh, and by the way, Bourbon, I do have 4 more of these, so if you do want to give Trevor a heart attack, just let me know. We can do that. Because he made the comment. All right, envelope number 21 doesn't want to open. And there's the second Williams. This one in a bit of a swing pose. He looks like he's getting ready for the swing punch, where he's going to swing onto the top of the building and carry a nice right hook across the baddie's face. Yes, Lee Cozy will be live directly after this break. And I will be rating him, so if you stick around, we will all be rating Lee following this break. Number 10. I personally am excited about the Williams stuff. Keith does great work. Oh, ho, ho. Hey now, Claudio, how are you doing? Now, Bourbon, you're a big fan of cityscapes, right? For those who don't know, at my previous employ, he got one of the greatest sketch covers I had ever seen in my life of Spider-Man going through a cityscape, and wouldn't you know, another full painted cityscape right here for Mr. Bourbon. Yes, this is really nice, by the way. It fills up almost the entire 8.5 by 11 thing. Actually, I think these are 11 by, I don't know, they're big. They are big. I'd love to show you the detail. It's so, look at, there you go. How about that for detail? There's Claudio. $13. Huh. Hey, do you remember when I said there were some that had more than one? I hope so. It was like 6 minutes ago. This is one of them. Art Baltazar. Go to artbaltazar.com and he will scribble for you too. These are fun. A lot of people, so I had these in the last break. And everybody was a huge fan of Art Baltazar and his on-again, off-again artistic partner. Oh, you know, Franco. So, of course, keeping it together, I had to put Baltazar with Franco. How about your spidey sense? Is it tingling? Mine is, but it could be testicular cancer. There you go, man. Awesome pairing. And SM4 for you. That's a terrible drawing. Oh! Congratulations! It's a redemption. This redemption was so big, it would not fit in the envelope. SM4 redemption. I'm sending this to you too. You're getting the mustache. Yeah, I'd buy that for $1. SM4. Which one is SM4? Bourbon. How about a gigantic Teixeira Venom? That's sky blue on black. I am, no joke, huge fan of this, and I know that is exactly what you wanted. If you remember earlier, he called, I'm calling Venom right now. There's his Venom. Oh yeah, that's what Bourbon does. This one is so big. Look at the envelope. It makes the envelope look tiny. Teixeira. Amazing little line art piece that he does right here. There is, by the way, if you think this is awesome, there is another Teixeira in the break. There is another one in here somewhere, and I believe it is like an orange, orange and black. But maybe we'll see that in a couple of minutes. So there you go, man. Large format Teixeira. Congratulations, man. Trying to keep everybody's stuff together. Oh, no, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Brent! Brent, how you feeling, buddy? Salute. Brent got number 9. I love you. All right, I'll get you in round 2. Sounds good. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Again, if you're not following the Above the Bar podcast on Twitch, you need to be. Twitch, YouTube, get on it. Number 9. Where are my Beatles fans at? Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. All right, good luck, Brent. Oh, hey now. I'm not gonna lie. This is one that Doug was not too keen to part with. It's kind of hot. Yes, 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 yes. Black Cat in all of her glory. Don, I read that as hello, nurse. So there it is. This was actually part of the DCD Collects collection. This came from the vault. So this was commissioned for either Doug or Chad back in the day, and I managed to pry it out of Doug's collection. He actually had to ask me if I was sure I wanted it, and I said yes. I definitely want that one. She's gorgeous, by the way. The fine details in the face, it really gives her a very nice humanizing look. Yeah, the eyes, the details in the face are just great. They really are. This piece is, even though there's certain things that you kind of focus on, which, by the way, for those who know Black Cat, he actually drew this conservatively. Black Cat is known for her assets and feline prowess. But this was a little more conservatively drawn, a little more tastefully drawn than even she was in the comic book. So, fantastic and absolutely beautiful rendition of that character. And Brent, it is all yours, bud. Congrats. Where can you buy that costume? You can borrow mine. Are you an XL? Dangle. Dangle, you got a few. $15. $17. $2. right. Let's get it. We'll start with 2 just because it's on top. No particular order. Yeah, my friend is a fireman and sent me a text. Fire alarm at 55 Oriskany Drive in Tonawanda. That's David Adams. Now, is David Adams on fire? Maybe. Or could it just be the sprinkler went off, or is something triggered the sprinkler? That too. But yeah, my source has told me, my source in the fire department says, a little bit of an emergency at my previous employers. Again, I've been on camera this whole time. Oh, and there it is. There is the other Teixeira. Just slightly smaller than the other one. Just slightly smaller. As a matter of fact, it just barely, with only a millimeter, fits in here. No, Ice Wolf. Either way, that stinks. Thankfully, they probably are insured up the wazoo. So there you go, man. Your first one is the only other Teixeira in the break. 17, a.k.a. the Josh Allen envelope. Oh, I thank you, Trevor. I got them from you. And we have pulled the first Sketch School, Sean Mcarthur, and an absolutely gorgeous piece of art right here. Sean, I can't say this enough. I love what you did with this silk piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Scoobs! Hey, Scuba, you're up next. I hope you're ready. Honestly. Again, if you're not following Sketch School _Sean, go do that immediately on Instagram. And you get to watch him do stuff like this every single day. It is. I mean, listen, I can zoom in all day, and I don't know if he just plucked 3 hairs off of the mane of a horse and made those 3 hairs into a brush to get those fine lines in those eyes. But however he did it well. Gorgeous piece. I'm not going to lie, of the 5 you've given us, I'd have a hard time saying this wasn't my favorite. All of them are phenomenal. But this one, man, you outdid yourself. Absolutely gangbusters. So congratulations, man. That's a huge, huge piece to get into your collection. I'm just saying, you're going to want to frame that. You're going to want to frame that immediately. Oh, Derek, you're so kind. Dangle handing out some subs here. Sean, that one is for you. SM15. Oh, thanks, Great Lakes. How are you doing? Hey, speaking of somebody else that's awesome, Great Lakes Sports Cards. I got to meet Ed, the owner and proprietor. So Ed, very nice guy. He is also into breaking and collecting, has a nice shop here in town, as well as an online presence. Got to have a good conversation with him today, talking about the business, the state of collecting, and cards itself. And listen, I posted it on my Instagram earlier. Go find, I believe it's great_lakes_sports_cards on Instagram. This guy has the right head on his shoulders. I dig him, and I think you guys should give him a follow and see what he's up to. He's new. He's just getting into the game, but he's doing it for the right reasons. He's also a union guy, so yeah, he's good people. The third Williams, Keith Williams, more of a fighting pose, crouched and ready. What's going on, my friend? How are you doing? Hopefully the rest of your day went well. Oh, believe me, I know that, Brent. So another Williams. So you got a really well-rounded break right here, Dangle. Very well-rounded. Little bit of everything in there. Yeah, but definitely give him a follow, see what he's up to. I will. As a matter of fact, I have. All right, Scoobs, it's up to you, my friend. Are you ready? Scoobs, you drew number 25. Yeah, I'm not. You know what else is kind of funny? I'm not going to lie. While I was in there talking to Ed, I didn't say who I was because I'm not the person that's just like, oh, look at me. That's not me. But I was saying we got to talking about cards and everything first. And then he started chatting, and I said, well, I'm DC the Breaker. I used to work for that other place. And a couple of the girls that were in his shop with him were like, I know who you are. I used to watch you all the time. And I was like, oh my God, well, thank you. Thanks. Cool. Thank you. And I said, yeah, that place is not the same. And they're like, oh no, it's bad. We don't watch them anymore. I was like, well, thank you, man. And I was telling Ed, as long as you love what you do, it's going to come across in your work, and people are going to see that you love what you do. And that's really the key piece, is enjoy what you're doing, and everyone will enjoy watching you do it. So it was kind of irony that while talking to him, somebody recognized me. Was like, oh, I used to watch you all the time. So I was like, well, there you go. You don't even need me to say it. Just listen to them. So shout out to Hannah. Hannah, if you're watching, appreciate you. Scoobs, you got 25. 20 Finsky. Used to keywords. That's right, Dingle. Yeah. What can I say? All right, after this one, we'll start the next round. This is the last of the first round. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, absolutely. We are community driven here, Ed. Sorry if you don't mind me throwing your name around. Unfortunately, I call most people by their first name. All right, Scoobs, survey says... Yes. Oh, I love this. This is Max Davenport. Max Davenport, to tell you a little bit about Max, the immense talent this man has is absolutely immeasurable. Max currently is doing a lot of work for Dungeons and Dragons. And if you try to get a hold of Max right now, he's booked out like 6 months in advance to get him to do any types of commissions. Well, he happened to be sitting next to our dear friend Lee Cozy at New York Comic Con. And Lee said, DC, you need to go over and check out this guy, Max Davenport. He's unbelievable. And I was like, okay, let's go. And he was right. If you remember the Batman Rogues Gallery break we did, he had a couple that were in there that were absolutely mind-numbing. And I had him also throw a Spider-Man in, and here it is. This is, I believe, the last one I have from Max available. So he is extremely busy in the Dungeons and Dragons worlds doing illustrations for them. But if you do want to get a hold of him, You're waiting at least about 6 months to get a commission from him. So thankfully, Scoobs, you don't have to wait that long. Yours is coming in the mail, and it will be on its way Monday. There you go. What's up, Sev? How you doing? Is there another Silk or Gwen left in the break? There is no other Silk. That was the only one. Is there a Gwen? I don't know if there's a Gwen. I don't know. I had about 30. Well, I'm not going to disclose how many pieces were in here. More than 30. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. Hey, listen, thank you. I appreciate you, man. So there it is. Awesome. And again, the details. The devil is in the details. Unbelievable. Max Davenport's work. If I would have had more time and money, I would have had more personal stuff from him when I came back. So hopefully I'll see him in Anaheim when I'm at WonderCon, and I'll be able to hit him up for some new stuff, even if I have to buy his back catalog. Oh, that's right, Bourbon, yeah. All right, Scoobs, I love you, man, and so does everybody in the chat. Always good to see you. Salute. All right, let's take a look at the next round. There you go. Everybody just, I mean, this is it. This is what it's about. This is what the community is about right there. It's about, meeting other artists and meeting the people that buy your art if you are an artist, and going through and just seeing what is out there. And I'm the same way. I got stuff hanging on my walls. I dig it, man. All right, let me update these orders real quick. All right, Bourbon's got 2 more. Dangle got 2 more. And Above the Bar. Hey, Above the Bar, do you want me to call you by Above the Bar, or would you like me to call you by your first name? That is completely your call. Oh, Scoobs, they will. Trust me, they are well versed in there. All right, there you go. All right, thanks, Sean. I have a couple of Seans in here, so I'll try to differentiate. I'm going to keep the Above the Bar podcast on there so that you get the exposure in the break as well. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, listen. How many? Let me talk to you guys directly. How many places can you go that not only are you going to get original art from well-established as well as up-and-coming artists, and not only get those pieces, but have those artists right here talking with you and hanging out with you at the same time? Nobody else can bring you that. But because the difference between this DCD Collects and having me as this interchange right here, the live show of me, DC the Breaker, we are collectors. You're collectors. We are of the same ilk. We are family. And when the artists, and Sean can attest to this, when the artists see the culture, not just, hey, I'm taking this to flip it for an extra $10, or I'm taking this to make $1,000 on it. When they see that it's actually about Murph, dig it. When everybody sees that and the artists see that this is actually going to a rabid following, they love it. And Sean, please speak to it if you can, man. What's going on, Dub? How have you been, man? You just have to take notice. It's something completely different. Nobody is doing this, and that's why I like to think that we're being very successful, is because we're giving you an honest, amazing, just product that is completely transparent. You know everything that you're getting, and it's a good time, man. It absolutely is. I have only been on Saturdays. Now that I'm with DCD Collects, we're doing original art. As a matter of fact, stick around for a little bit. You'll be able to see some of the things, because I have round 2 coming up right now of the Friendly Neighborhood Gallery Break, where we have some amazing art in pertaining to Spider-Man. With that said, let's jump into round 2. I've got 2 for Dangle, I got 2 for Bourbon, and 1 for Murph with the Above the Bar podcast. All right, let's take this. Let's go 7 times. And these are the numbers that are left over. All right, Dangle, 3 and 8, Bourbon 1 and 16, and Murph with the Above the Bar podcast 6. Listen, we try. Appreciate it, Brent. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I know the voice doesn't hurt, right? I can tell you for a fact, because they've told me this specifically. I had a huge female following at the other place. Some of them bought some, a lot of them didn't. But they said, I just wanted to hear your voice. If you remember, we had some this wonderful woman. She was 83 years young that used to buy baseball for her grandkids, and she just stayed up extra late to visit me. Do you want to go last? Yeah, go, Bourbon. I got you last, buddy. That's fine. She would stay up late just to listen to me talk and open her stuff, and she was thrilled. Diane, if you're ever out there and see the video, Diane, I still love you, baby. Thank you so much. All right, so Dangle, 8 and 3. Eight and 3. Are you ready? I bought a new chair. It's not broken in, and I don't think I like it, but it was only $25, so I can't complain. All right, SM8. SM stands for Spider-Man. I panicked. This one feels big. Oh. That's an 8. And that is a Lee Cozy original. Doc Ock. So, Lee, would you like to tell us a little bit about the style that you did this particular Dr. Octopus in? Boom Wow is right. Anytime you can get an original, cozy piece of art, some people don't realize just because we know Lee and we do get our hands on a lot of Lee's stuff, go try to buy some of Lee's original oil paintings. They're in the tens of thousands. We happen to be lucky. We are the number one way besides Lee himself to get your hands on the items. I don't know if Lee is still here. You do. That is absolutely true, Scoobs. You have one of the Star Wars Celebration pieces, as a matter of fact. We are very lucky. Yes, this is a world-renowned artist. If you don't believe me, Google him. Hey, I know that piece. Yeah, Lee. I just said, if you could tell us a little bit about the style that you did this particular Doc Ock in, I'm sure people would love to hear about it. I mean, when you have the chance to have the original artist there, you might as well ask the tough questions. I can't do that. I can't dream of being able to do that. Lee, I am willing to wager 6 of the continents have your artwork on them. Tell me I'm wrong, but I'm willing to wager 6 continents have your stuff. G'day, Ninja. Speaking of world-renowned, Ninja, how is tomorrow? Tell me tomorrow is a better day. Channeling an artist named Franklin Booth when he made this. So there you go. Now you know the inspiration as well as the subject. Congratulations. There you go. Same different day, she said. See, I am correct about the 6 continents, and you guys thought I was just blowing smoke. I'm not. I mean, not on camera. Number 3. Number 3. I mean, if your artwork is on 6 of the 7 continents, I hate to break it to you, Lee. That means you're world-renowned. Oh, this is another fantastic Sean Mcarthur. How about a little bit of this right here? Yes, please. I'll take 2. Miles Morales. Can you dig that? Again, that Spidey sense sure is tingling. Oh, good. Oh, Ninja, that's so good to hear. I'm happy to hear that. That is phenomenal to hear. Good. See, you know, I am glad there are still great people in the world that will turn in somebody's purse or wallet or keys. That is a good ending to a story. It lets you know that while there is some crazy stuff going on out there, there is still some humanity left in humanity. Absolutely. Yeah. So, Sean, since you're here, tell us a little bit about how this piece came to you. By the way, my household, big Miles Morales fans. Murph, how you feeling about number 6? You said that's your favorite number, your lucky number. Well, here it is, SM6. Keep tripping on a chord. All right, Murph says, 6 is my lucky number. Well, let's see if it still works for you. Stop being so awesome? Never. Oh, oh, Murph. Congratulations. Check out that sketch cover. Oh, baby. Can you dig it? Carnage. He's like, I just kind of did the thing. I dig it, man. That's right. Add some texture. Let the brush pen do the heavy lifting. Yeah, this is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He's like, that's effing awesome. Thank you. This was acquired by DCD Collects and was another one of the reluctant relinquishes to get into this break. Now, guys, I told you, I'm going to admit, I'm going to be honest with all of you, because honesty and integrity are kind of my brand, as you know, which is why you're here. I was a little bummed that Spider-Man didn't move as fast as it did, because I was telling you guys, this is packed, absolutely packed with good, large format artwork. So, while I was a little heartbroken, I'm glad the response today is making me feel better. But oh goodness, Murph, there you go, man. That is one to enjoy. And that is the comic book, by the way. That is a sketch cover comic book, so not that I would ever tell you to read it, but if you felt froggy, you could. Don't read it. Bourbon, are you back from getting food? Bourbon got 1 and 16. He's like, that one's going on the wall. Trevor, I still have a choice to make. Hey, listen, this is not your rinky-dink breaking company, man. We go hard. We put the good stuff in these boxes and envelopes in this case. You got 1 and 16, I believe. 1 and 16. 1 and 16. All right, good luck. Gus Mock sketch cover. Oh, you're... It does. It does. All right, what do we got here? Oh. Spirit Spider. Spirit Spider. Another Sean Mcarthur. So Spirit Spider, this is on one of the alternate Earths, basically similar to a what if in the world. This is if Spider-Man had the spirit of vengeance power. So think Ghost Rider and Spider-Man in one, not to be confused with the symbiote Spirit of Vengeance, which is basically Ghost Rider in a symbiote suit riding a trike motorcycle that's on fire. This is the Spirit Spider. Amazing. And it's actually a cool little, they didn't really get a ton into this particular character, but they need to. They absolutely need to. It's a cool concept. And I'm extremely happy that Sean was able to bring it into more reality right here. But this is a fact, and Sean can attest to this. When I was acquiring artwork for the last couple of breaks from Sketch School, from Sean, I told him what was going to be used, and then I told him there was one piece that I was keeping for myself, that I was purchasing for myself with my own money, not for the company. And it was a Ghost Rider Flaming Skull headshot that he did amazing color on. I think it's in my PC, so I may not have it on hand. But it is gorgeous, and I have shown it on camera before. His work with flames and fire is extremely well done. Number 1. Congratulations! Redemption for SM1. Have I ever shown you the Ghost Rider artist proof sketch card I did? I don't think so, Lee. SM1 is a redemption. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Bourbon, you minx. You did it again. How's about an original stretched canvas Ken Lashley Spider-Man painting? Yeah, you want to talk about art? Let's talk about stretched canvas, kids. Are you serious? Yes, I am. That is a Ken Lashley. Right and ready for your wall. Murph, holy S indeed. We don't mess around here. We do not mess around here. I'm going to tell you outright, go ahead, try to find a Ken Lashley painting. I'm going to give you a hint. They start in the $200 range. And that's just for a headshot. You want Mr. Lashley to paint a full figure? Yeah. Raise that price a bit. It's like, Jesus, Bourbon, I'm about to quit. But this is it. This is real deal. This is not a trick of the light. That is a stretched canvas painting. Stretch canvas painting from Ken Lashley. Gonna be sent straight to your door. You're gonna get him in so much trouble. You know what, Bourbon? Listen, man. Here's me getting you into real trouble. You want me to get you into trouble? Bourbon, just go ahead and marry her. Then she's your wife. And honestly, it's easier to have the wrath of your wife than it is your girlfriend, because your girlfriend can always leave. Your wife, it's way more expensive for them to walk away. So hurry up and marry her, and then you won't have to worry about that anymore. Love you, Abby. He's like, Bourbon's texting me right now. I rescind all of my purchases. He's like, cancel all my orders. I quit. That's right. If you're married, it's a forgiveness thing. It's a little bit different. It's harder to leave when there's a ring on it. I didn't know this break would cost me half my assets. I love all of you. All 23 of you in here are amazing. It's just a fact. All of you are amazing. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, goodness gracious. All right, let me get an update here. All right, let me start adding names to this list. Dangle. All right, we're gonna take a vote since I have somebody else that's part of DC Collects here. Trevor, we have 4 boxes. We have 4 boxes. Trevor, what do you think? What do you say we just save some time and we let Derek pick his number? Simply so that I don't have to open it up and run a second set of numbers. What do you think? We don't normally do this, but we've sold 46 of these. What do you say we let him pick from the last 4? Or better yet, how about this? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna one up this. I'm gonna one up this. To keep this anonymous so that there's no way we could have told him, the next person to type the number 7 in the chat, the number 7 in the chat is gonna pick a number. So the first one that pops on the screen that types 7 in the chat. Hellbolt. Hellbolt was the first one. Hellbolt, pick a number. 3, 18, 36, or 6. These are the last 4 boxes we have. 18, well, there you go. So 18 is sold. The last 3 are there. All right. So Dangle, 18 is going with yours. I'm going to set that off to the side. Again, transparency. Transparency. Above the bar's like, wait, you mean 6 is available? Yeah, 6 is available. But in the meantime, let's random these 3 real quick. Mm-hmm. Actually, I did that wrong. There we go. Dangle, 22, to go with your other one. Burb, 12 and 7. Yeah. Sorry about that, bud. Uh, Bourbon, you can talk to Trevor about that. We will start with you, Bourbon. Since he has a little extra something on the side of his, we'll do his last. So, Bourbon, you are going to kick us off with 12 and 7. I can't guarantee this isn't my last break for the night. Slancha. Oh, yeah. So while I'm fixing my mustache, you guys need to know Lee is about to show you, when we raid him, the unbelievable art he did for the upcoming Bounty Hunter break. I don't know if you can see it, but just saying the words are making my nipples hard. That's just, it's there. You can see it if you look hard enough. Yeah, the work that Lee did for this Bounty Hunter break goes above and beyond anything that he has done for us up until now. And if I'm lying, may I be stricken dead right now. Still alive. Believe me, it's unbelievable what this upcoming break is. I'm telling you, we actually talked about it in our Zoom today. And this upcoming Bounty Hunter break is more than likely going to be, and I'm not exaggerating, this is, you guys know I don't lie to you. I'm dead serious. It's probably the best value we've ever done on a large format break. And I'm just going to leave it at that. When you see the work that Leia's put into it, you're going to shart your pants. All right, SM7, SM12, Bourbon, let's get it. Well, Bourbon, buddy, that's a Lee Cozy. That's a Venom. I believe that is what you wanted. Is that not exactly what you were looking for? And he's like, and I'm retired. Yes, that is absolutely intense. This was also made for Doug, and as Lee is saying right now in the chat, he's surprised Doug let this one go. And I agree. It's bonkers. Look at it. No, really, look at it. Hello. That's detail. That is detail. There you go. It's one of Doug and Chad's favorite Spider-Man pieces. So there you go, man. Ask and you shall receive after 3 rounds. Well, Abby, the good news is it'll be hanging up in the home. You'll get to look at that every day. 12. Oh, it's a combo. Well, when I show you the first one, you'll have a pretty good idea about the second. Why, it's Art Baltazar. And check out this Franco. How about a Venom to go with your Venom? Bourbon remembers this one. He's like, it's the other one I wanted. This one I showed very early. Very early. And I only showed it once. And Bourbon was like, yeah, I want that one. And then we acquired the other cozy, and he's like, no, I want that one. Not to be confused with Art Vandelay. That is true. Well, there you go, man. Round 3 was the charm. Third time is the charm. So there you go. Franco and Baltazar. Spidey combo. And this is huge. This literally fills it. Actually, it slightly comes out. It's huge. It fills up this whole thing. There you go, man. You got everything you wanted. Salute. Remember, I don't always drink, but when I do drink, it's responsibly. Try to have a little bit of water with every drink you have. It's helpful for the hangover and healthier for your body overall. The more you know. Dangle 22. Well, thank you, Trevor. I did. I put a little bit of piece of my my soul into this one. $22. 22. The Ballerina Envelope. Oh, I love Scotty Young stuff. My wife has a Scotty Young coloring book that she occasionally fills. I dig it, man. Absolutely. Send me the photo. Absolutely, Dangle. Absolutely. Oh, Dangle. You got the Hall of Famer, Mr. Joe Rubenstein. How about that? It's not every day you get a Hall of Fame artist. Well, it is if your name is Dangle, because today you did just that. There you go. Hall of Famer. What up, Joe? I'm not going to lie. I have acquired for DCD Collects one of the dopest Supermen in the style of Swan done by Rubenstein, and I cannot wait to get that one out to somebody in a break. It is bonkers good. But here you go, man. Joe Rubenstein, original Spider-Man art for you. Thanks, Ace. Pew. Appreciate you. Looking thick, right? Yeah. He's been having his share of the red beans and rice. Hey, listen, all those squats of jumping up and down. Oh, thanks. Thank you, Dangle. All those squats, jumping up and down and swinging, man. Yeah, it's gonna do something for the glutes. All right, 18 out of 50. DCD Collects Epic Mystery Box Vintage Edition Sig Series. Let's see what we got here. Good luck. Oh man, bonus pieces. You have a comic pin from Cozy Art made by his son. That's an original Cozy pin. If I'm not mistaken, aren't these made from the actual pages of a comic book? So there you go, man. Got some flair for your suspenders. Oh, Series 3, Empire Strikes Back. Man, that is in really good condition. I don't know if you should open that, man. It's in pretty good shape. Just saying. Ooh, damaged cards. That's kind of cool. Not these. He's talking about, Lee says he makes them out of magazines and damaged cards. We should ask Lando. I bet you Lando's busy. It's not just any Lando. That's the 69 Lando. Wow, that one's not off center, is it? $20 bounty to open packs. That's great. Ah, there it is. The Darth Vader sticker. And C-3PO. It's out of bounds and across the state lines. Just a bit outside. Just a bit outside. I'm sorry, Bolt. Oh, it's art. My goodness, how many sketch cards were in this run? Oh. Do or do not. There is no try. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. A gorgeous painted Lee Cozy Yoda. Goes with the pin. Oh man, look at that. It's almost like that was planned. Yeah. I know Hellbolt usually knows what's going on. I mean, honestly, Trevor, you're going to have to start throwing curveballs, man. He's calling those shots. All right, so we are opening it, he said. Are you ready to open it? Give me another open it, just so that we're on the same page. Don't worry, Trevor, I'm going to drink for you. Oh, yeah. Now, you know, it's going to be more valuable if you keep it sealed, but you said open it. Let's see what a 42-year-old pack sounds like. Oh, goodness. This gum is shattered. Shattered. Listen, I'm going to throw this out because this is going to get everywhere if I don't. Sorry, man. I know you collect the 41-year-old gum. But that could be a detriment to your cards. Descent into danger. Busy as a Wookiee. Magnificent Rebel Starship. Ships. We should do something with ships. That would be a cool idea. Oh, I love it. I love it. Title card. Man, more ships. I'm telling you, we should probably do something with ships. Their Last Kiss? I'm Ron Burgundy? 3PO in a jam. Little did you know, he is a monster on the base. He's slopping the base. So there he is in a jam. Hey, there you go. That's what it spells. Always handy with the top loaders. Grabbing this one too. I believe it's just the alphabet, isn't it? Am I wrong, or is it just the alphabet? Thanks, big shout out to Trevor and Doug sending me a mountain of top loaders and penny sleeves. I mean, quite honestly, the number of top loaders and penny sleeves we put in these products are about a third of the price. If anybody's had to buy them lately, you know I'm not lying. Listen, anytime you want, you let me know. I am game. DM me and we'll get together. Absolutely, Murph. It would be my honor. Take care and be safe, man. And thank you so much. I appreciate you showing up and hanging out with us. There you go, Dangle. Tell him. Tell him that's your MO. You're a sick man, Bourbon. You're sick. Not the gumdrop buttons. Nope. Yep. goodness. Oh, that's, it's not a sickness if you enjoy yourself and do it responsibly. uh, Bourbon. Are you ready? All right, so Dangle is allowing me to tell you about the trade. As you guys know, I put a bounty out on the 69 Lando. It is somewhat of a little known fact that Lando Calrissian is actually one of my favorite characters, because of the swagger and quite frankly because of the cape and the mustache. Billy D. Williams. Let's just talk about how awesome of an actor he is. So when I saw this card originally, when I was in the headquarters for DCD Collects, I desperately pleaded with Doug and Trevor not to let this get into a break. I offered quite a bit to keep this in house, and the best way I can describe it is Trevor and Doug betrayed me. They straight up waited till I left the state, and they immediately put it into the first relevant break they could. They're like, we'll show this young upstart DC that we hold all the cards, literally. And so they informed me that it was in this break. And I thought they were joking at first, because I didn't think they would actually, break my heart. And do this. But they did. They actually really didn't care about my emotions. So they put this in here, and I said, well, I have to have it. So now I need to know, confirm that betrayal as well. Lee was also there. It's true. Lee was there. This is a fact. I'm not making this up. At least, like, I can confirm I did not care about his emotions at all. So I said, whoever gets this, I'm going to just give you pretty much whatever I can. So Dangle ended up hitting it, and I told Dangle, I was like, listen, DM me, just tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, and I'm going to try to make it happen. At my disposal is the ears of a lot of really great people, and I can make some things happen. And that goes for all of you. If there's something that's in a break that Doug and Trevor put in there, there's chances are they're going to do it. Now that they know that I'm going to bounty it, they're going to do it just to spite me. So I asked him, and we went back and forth about a couple of things. There was one thing I couldn't do. I'm not going to say what it was, because it's actually something that's upcoming in a future break, way down the road. So it was something that he knew of, but we already reserved it. So the next best thing is I actually have commissioned Lee to do a larger format Samwise Gamgee from Lord of the Rings, played by Sean Astin. And Lee, who is sensationally, hold on, who is sensationally talented and backed up with all the projects he has. Lee was gracious enough to accept a commission to do a larger format Samwise Gamgee as part of the trade. But that's not all. In addition to the larger format Samwise, he will also be getting an 8x10 black and white photo, PSA certified, of Warwick Davis, autographed by Warwick Davis. And in addition to that, he's also receiving a Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back script signed by both the director and Silent Bob himself, Kevin Smith, as well as Jay, played by Jason Mewes. So he's getting a dual signed authentic script. He's getting an autographed uh, JSA Warwick Davis Wicket 8x10 and a larger format Lee Cosi original direct commission of Samwise Gamgee. So when I say I am going to offer you pretty much what you want, I'm going to find a way to get you satisfied with that trade. And after some deliberation, Dangle agreed that that was a solid trade. So he's got 3 wonderful additions to his collection there. I really did. I'm telling you, hey, Trevor, I mean, you could have swung a deal with me too, but now Dangle gets to reap those benefits. By the way, one of those items, he did ask for the title of my house. One of those items I should have on Monday. So when I send your items out, I'm going to hold yours for an extra day. But one of those items I was informed will be I'll be signing for on Monday. So that will be included in your next shipment, at least one of those 2 items. So yeah, there you go. So the 69 Lando is forever in my PC. And Dangle has 3 new additions to his. And that's how that went down. All right, the next person to type the number 4 is going to pick a number. Number 4 picks a number. Oh, Bolt did it again. But Bolt, listen. Bolt, I love you. I love you, Bolt, but you got to pick one. So I'm going to defer to Dave. I'm going to let Dave do it so that you can't have all the fun. I love you, though, but we have to share. Dave, 636 or 3? Dave says 3. Appreciate you, man. I mean, Hellbolt, you can't have all the cake. Can't have all the cake. All right, let me get the names here real quick to continue. Goodness, it's a very loud engine out there. Wait, hold on. All right. What I'm going to do, no crazy pack. Let's go ahead and get the other part randomed. All right, number 11 is going to be it. All right, let's start with some art. Are you ready? Come by. $11. Survey says. There it is. This is my favorite of the 5. The Keith Williams going from thwipped to thwipped. The classic shot right there as well. Foot so close you could smell it. So there you go, Keith Williams' original Spider-Man. Now Bourbon, would you want me to open this box? If there's a pack in here, did you want me to open it or no? Probably not, right? Three out of 50. Hey now. Space Pirate, I wouldn't go that far. He was a good guy. Chewing on. Another Vader. Oh, that handsome, handsome devil. Dang, Harrison. Look at young you. It is a great sticker. I concur. Oh, is this it? Are we finally getting the one? Nope. But take a look at this little monster right here. You know, God, I'm telling you, with how well Lee Cozy does these ships, we should do a whole run of ships. 'Cause holy ship, those look good. I mean, is that Red Leader? There is a sketch card for this set that Lee did that the 4 of us have considered the best sketch card he's done. Oh, it's Red 5? Okay, thanks. See, there you go. He knows. It's Red 5. Red 5 standing by. There is a sketch card. Now, here's the catch, and this is true. I can't deceive you. 3 of these boxes from the initial run were sent unopened. So there's a chance that the best sketch card that we voted on, best sketch card in the run, may have gone out without it actually being opened. But it is still at large. So what are we doing with this absolutely mint-looking pack with the crispy corners and edges? Bourbon, are you keeping this one? Well, Bourbon, I want to warn you. I know you're going to want to buy the other two. And I know my business partners will be like, DC, don't tell him not to buy something. But it's me, man. There is a chance it was sent out unopened. Just saying. What you do with that information is completely up to you. But I would be steering you in the wrong direction if I didn't tell you. There is a 6% chance. There's a 6% chance it was sent out live. If my math serves me, 6% chance that it was sent out unopened. Dangle just put in another order. Uh-oh. Oh, these, listen. Brother. Centering aside, these are mint. Centering aside, these are mint. God, the colors on these are so good. So fresh. Like, I wish my camera could show you the detail. These, honestly, are in fantastic condition. Dagobah. Two 1B. Oh, there is a, look at, there's a color. There's a color. I don't know if you would want to call this a printing error or what. There is a rainbow spot right here where it looks like the yellow wasn't printed on this card. It looks like only the blue, the magenta, and the black from the printing plate came across. The yellow, I'm sorry, not blue, it would be cyan. The cyan, the magenta, and the black were printed. You can see the yellow ink did not transfer. I'm going to set that one aside. All right. Lando. A leak on the plate. That's what it's called. Send in a complaint. Hey, we just opened this pack and this card was damaged. Could you send us a replacement, please? It's from 39 years ago. You still have that one, right? That's in the archives, isn't it? Yeah, let's see if Fanatics can fix the issues that Topps had. Well, actually, honestly, to be honest, aside from overprinting their product, Topps' quality control hasn't been awful for at least their non-sport stuff. I mean, believe me, there's worse. I think you sold out Star Wars. I have a hunch. Thank you. All right, let me see what I have here. Lee's like, the trick is to go full bleed and don't use borders. Then no one will know if it's off center. Every card is a 10. It's a great concept. I like that idea. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like. It looks like we are sold out of Spider-Man. I'm sorry, not Spider-Man. Sold out of Vintage. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, man. Oh, Bourbon. Thank you, buddy. I love it. Sold out of Vintage. Yeah, so much for having them ready for WonderCon. No joke. The Vintage Star Wars, we planned on having like 10 to 15 to take with us to WonderCon. So now we're going to have to make more products. All right, let me get the let's get the random Spider-Man out of the way too. There are 4 Spider-Man remaining. And actually, I stand corrected. There is 1 Spider-Man spot remaining. 1 Spider-Man spot remaining. Does anybody not named Bourbon or Dangle want the final Spider-Man spot? And then we will be sold out of both items tonight. This will be last call for the last spot. Oh, it's all right, Hellbolt. You got yourself a spot, man. You've got the chase, buddy. You've got a big prize. All right, then. There will be 1 remaining. Let's get the randoming. Give me a second to get the names loaded in. Never mind, it's gone. Bourbon. It's sold out. All righty, here we go. Abby, don't act like you don't love it. You wouldn't be there if you didn't. Believe me, Mrs. the Breaker is here because of the action. Now, you guys do realize when you do buy multiple, I do upgrade the shipping to priority mail, so you get it usually in 3 days. So I don't want you to think, I don't want you to think that it doesn't go towards it. Typically, for the larger ones, especially, anytime you buy more than 3 items, just also so that I can have this on camera so you can hear about it. Those who have bought multiple will tell you. In addition to upping the shipping, I send them priority. On top of priority, I will also do signature confirmation to make sure everything gets to you. So we do definitely upgrade the shipping on multiple orders. I know this because I'm the guy that ships it out. Thanks, man. Hey, listen, not everyone gets an I love you note. Blowing up my spot there, man. Dave. Dave's like, Abby, just tell Bourbon that Jared's has chase items in their engagement rings. He'll buy a few. I love it. All right, Bourbon. Dangle, you got 1. Bourbon, you got 4. Is that correct? Is that what I'm seeing here? I'm so scared. Listen, all I have to say is I better be invited. All right. It is. You're right. 3 and 1. My bad. You are correct. Dangle, you got 23. Bourbon, 18, 20, and 5. Listen, if I'm the flower girl, I'm absolutely gonna rock being the flower girl. You got, I believe, 1 Star Wars. I grayed out. Wait one, I can tell you. What's going on, Detroit? How are you doing? I have you have 3 plus 1, and Dangle got 1 plus 1. Oh, you do. That's going to be, we're going to do those randoms after we get the art out of the way, because honestly, the art is taking up most of the table. Dangle 23. Yeah, we'll knock out the Star Wars boxes afterwards. I want to have a little bit of room. These envelopes are big. 23. Dangle. Good luck. Craven. This is another Sean Mcarthur masterpiece. Check out the deets. Yeah, that Craven, not frickin' around. Not frickin' around at all. That is awesome. Awesome. And that's like comic book cover size. Sean, sketchcool_Sean, really put some elbow grease into these. Oh, it is. It is. Trust me. Look at that. Telling you. That is why I went back and contacted him for this break. I'm telling you, when I saw the amazing things he was doing at New York Comic Con, I was like, and I told, and Trevor and Doug can back this up, I was like, we need to contact him again. And believe me, this is not the last you're going to see of him either. Look at that rod. Dang, Bourbon. Bourbon, you got 5, 20, and 18. Welly. We had this really awesome break that just sold out. And it had to do with my Spidey. 18, 20, and 5. It means I did it right. Hooray! Let's start with 5 because it's on top. Oh, I completely forgot about this one. Oh, man, this is so great. Oh, I almost dropped the F-bomb. Bourbon. Bing! Congratulations! How about this Bing piece is so big it doesn't even fit. I'm going to have to send it to you between two pieces of cardboard. Check out this new style Bing. Booyah! Oh, man. Can you dig that? Look at this. Look how it's so big I can't get it all on the screen. That's what she said. Yes. I can tell you, Bing does use watercolor. He uses, I think, 2 different mediums. So technically it would be mixed medium. But watercolor is the primary. Shooting out some of that Webb right there too. Yeah, just for presentation purposes, I had that hanging out. But trust me, when it's shipped, it'll be secure as Mike Trout's junk in his jockstrap during a game. It is not going anywhere. Oh, what happened? We just pulled your Craven, and it is stunning. Bourbon especially liked his rod. Yeah, you can see it's big and gorgeous. But yeah, just for I didn't. I couldn't fit it in the envelope without putting the thing in there. But when I ship it to you, you know, it'll be squared away. 18. Yeah, it is a watercolor, man. I wasn't lying. That is a watercolor painting by Bing. In addition, Sean, we just sold out everything. We are sold out of everything. Everything that we have is sold out. We are 100% sold out of everything. I believe this is the final Keith Williams. Another fantastic pose right there. There you go. Yeah, if you get an opportunity to go to a con, stop by Mr. Williams's table. He will have a smile and a handshake for you and will be one of the nicest people you talk to all day. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And finally, the last one, SM20. I'm pretty sure I know which one this is, if my memory serves me right. This is Madam Webb by Sean Mcarthur. So, this is how in tune with what's going on Sean Mcarthur is. Right after he sent me this, they announced a Madam Webb show. Google it. Madam Webb was just announced right after I received this. So if you want to talk to somebody that is on the pulse of what's happening, Sean Mcarthur right there. Madam Webb does not have eyesight, but she does have foresight. And this version of Madam Webb dies and passes her power and her blindness on to another and future Madam Webb. That is going to be the basis of the upcoming, I don't know if it's a series or a movie that they said it was going to be. But you now have a piece that is preceding a show that was just announced less than a month ago. So it is a year away at minimum with production and post-production, a minimum of a year and a half away. That's how ahead of the game Sean Mcarthur is. Sketchghoul_Sean on Instagram. So there it is. That is the other and final piece that we have for that break. Now let's sell out of the other one. Oh, Sean, man, I just set you up to look like a hero. Now there you go. Let's talk about how much integrity Sean has. He's like, man, I had no idea. Now there's honesty in art for you. He could have rode that to fame, and he decided to tell the truth. Well, I thought you knew. But there you go. He has the foresight. Salute. Let's do some vintage Star Wars, shall we? Oh, it's so good. That is Ardbeg 10-year Scotch, by the way, for those who are asking. Sean, put your Twitter up, man. Let Bourbon follow you. All right, we have Dangle and Bourbon. All right, Bourbon, you're going to get the top box. Dangle, you're going to get the second. So just remember, Bourbon is top, Dangle is bottom. That didn't come out right. We have 36 and 6. All right. That's it. Bourbon 6, Dangle 36. I buy way too many breaks. I love it. There you go. Sketchghoul _ Sean. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm going to mess with you guys. Since both of you are live, do you guys want to trade? Obviously, both of you would have to say yes. So who wants to tempt fate? Who of the two of you want to trade? And who wants to stay? Do we have a last second swap? Bourbon says, I want 36. Dangle's like, less work on the bottom. So do you eschew fate, or do you stick with what fate has handed you? Bourbon says, I definitely want Murphy's number. Oh, wow, so we got to trade. So they're saying, heck with Kismet, I want to trade. That's the spirit. Wow, this could get juicy. Oh, this could get juicy. You know what, Dangle, we're just gonna actually. Here's what we're gonna do. All right, Trevor, left or right? It's your call. Left or right? Right. Dangle, you're going first. Number 6. Oh. We've got a pin. Comic pin. By Lee Cozy's son. Armando Jones. What's going on, Mondo? Oh my goodness. How are you and the family? Oh man, dude, it's so good to see you. I hope listen, with all my heart and soul, I hope you and everyone around you is wonderful, my friend. It is so good to see you. Thank you for joining us tonight, hermano. Good, good, good. Return of the Jedi. Dangle, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to open it or keep it sealed? No, she's beautiful. Every break will be fun. You listen, obviously Bourbon knows Mando. Or, excuse me, Mondo. Mondo is a legend. For those who don't know, Armando, he was heavily involved at the other place that I worked at. Every time that Mondo would show up, the Quan came with him, and everybody hit the big nasty as soon as Mondo showed up. See, look at ninjas like I remember Mondo. He's the keeper of the Quan. C-3PO. And C-3PO, R2-D2. I feel like Mondo's here. I need to refill my scotch. Oh, that's it. Check it out. This, of course, Mondo's here. Of course, Mondo's here. This was voted by all of us as the absolute unit of all the sketch cards that Lee did for this run. Let me get some more light over here. This right here. Check out that little droid. Bourbon's like, sugar. Bourbon, you danced one too many times with Kismet. We voted, Trevor and Doug and Lee and I voted that this is the absolute best card of the group. In our opinion, obviously art is subjective, and that's exactly what this is. This is original art. But we voted that we loved this one the most. This just cost me $10K in aftermarket sales. I'm sorry, bud. I'm sorry, man. I mean, yes, I absolutely was the one that dared you guys to do it, but hey, it takes two to tango. But there you go, Dangle. I mean, look at the dome. I don't know if don't Google Great Dome. Whatever you do, do not go on to Google. Type in the words Great Dome and look at what pops up. Don't do it. It's not going to be safe for work. There you go. Original piece of art painted by the one and only legendary Lee Cozy. Derek, you are not getting $20. But you know, Mondo, dude, Mondo comes in swinging his big Quan, and there you go. The one that we've been talking about for weeks pops up in the very first pack. He walks in and watches get opened. So, Armando, you still got it, baby. You still got it. You walk in and it shines. So, Dangle, are you going to open the Return of the Jedi pack, or are you going to keep it sealed? I know, what a trade, right, Trevor? Whoa. Yeah, Mondo needs to... Well, listen, if Mondo sticks around for another 20 minutes, he's going to raid your stream with me. We're actually going to watch Lee do some work on maybe something else that we have in the works. I mean, it's not for me to say. I'm just a lowly breaker with a $5 voice. All right, Dangle. What's it gonna be? Open or shut? Oh! Oh! Twist of fate! Bourbon! He's leaving it up to you. Bourbon, what do you say? Do we open his pack or do we keep it sealed? Factory sealed. I'd like to answer on his behalf. I bet you do. Do not open it. She says, do not open it. Oh, man, listen, Bourbon, I'm kind of inclined to listen to Abby on this one. I'm just saying, it could be in your best interest. But it's a breaking video. What did no. I was just going to say, I bet you she grabbed the phone and wrote that. I was in a bathroom break. Rip it now. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's get it. I knew she grabbed the phone. There was too many no's. All right, ASMR. My ASMR people. Let's see what it sounds like to open a 39-year-old pack of cards. Close call. Ah, there's a Rancor. Headquarters Frigate. Ah, the TIE Interceptor. Checklist. Oh, it's a trap. There you go. Admiral Akbar from the Mon Calamari system. I can't make it up. It is the Mon Calamari system. Oh, Akbar. All right, we have one more box to go, and then we are completely sold out of everything that we have. But I need more sleeves. Thanks to Trevor's baseball cards and DCD Collects, I've got thousands. Ooh, tell me what you want for that R2-D2 Derek. Well now, Derek, it looks like you're on the other end of a trade again. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so while I'm doing this, let's also conversate. Mondo, by the way, I will be in Anaheim. I'm going to be in Anaheim the first week of April at WonderCon. I will be there all 3 days. I will be live to air from the floor with DCD Collects and Lee Cozy nearby. We do have a booth. It is official. So if you're in the Anaheim area or in the California area and you want to hang out, listen, I'm going to hang out with you. April 3rd? Oh man, that's a good vacation. That's a good vacation. And there's a very good chance James and Mrs. the Breaker may be in the area. But I can't guarantee that right now. Bear with me one moment. Okay, there we go. Give me some time to review your crap ton of monster hits, and we'll work out a deal. It sounds good. All right, absolutely. Our booth number is 1911, like the really reliable handgun. I love it. Right? I tell you, there you go, Hellbolt. Right? By the way, I'm looking at a really nice Smith & Wesson M&P that shoots NATO rounds. They got one for about $750. It's New York State legal. Hey, listen, if both of you guys reach out to me, if you guys reach a deal, out of fairness, Derek and Bourbon, if you guys reach out to me, yeah, let me know. I'm going to mail these out on Monday. I can hold them till Tuesday at the latest. But let me know if both of you come back with the same identical trade. I'll make the trade happen for you guys. I'm more than happy to facilitate that for you. Bourbon. Here it is, the last box. 36 out of 50. You're going to lose half of it anyway. Well, Derek, you got a decent sized brood, right? You could use the extra square footage. 36 out of 50, the absolute last box standing is Bourbon's. Let's do it. Empire Series 3. I'm assuming you're not going to want to open that, so I'll just put it aside. Wow, kicking my coverage. Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. Some droids. And an upside down Death Star. Nice. Are so much artwork. I'm not complaining. I'm just exasperated. I don't even know which one this could be. I thought we had all of them. It's the Rancor! How fitting with the most recent developments in the Book of Boba Fett. And that is awesome, by the way. I wish I could get. There we go. That's. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that blending. Dang. Lee, your blending is marvelous. Hey, listen, Lee. I admire your blending. Other people may not understand how difficult blending is, but I get it, man. And your blending is beautiful. It sounds dirty when he says it. Hey, listen, with the right tone, anything sounds dirty. Waffles. Pancakes. Abby said, I can't even blend my eyeshadow. Abby, you're fantastic. I can't even blend my eyeshadow. And Lee's blending 4 colors at once. That's awesome, man. I don't even remember this being on the list. I honestly don't remember this one. So that's a surprise to me. I love it. What a fitting end. Oh, wait, it's not over yet. Hey, Bourbon, do you want to keep this sealed or do you want to open this? I'm assuming you want to keep it sealed, right? Open it for sure. This pack is like, look how crispy this is. It's just insane how good the condition is on these packs. Too bad they're getting opened. I can just feel Trevor's angst, he said. That's pretty much why I bought more. Well, there you go, Trevor. You're the reason that he bought more. Oh, these are in really great shape, too. And this, it looks like a direct copy of the last pack. Or the 2 packs ago, I mean. Almost exactly the last pack. You're a sick, sick man. Sick, sick man. Oh, look. It's got the same missing yellow. Oh, what? Dupes. You know, honestly, let's be serious. There's only one way this could have ended, and that's with a dual sticker pack. I'm telling you, this is DCD Collects. That is how you end a break. You know, it's all Mondo's fault. It's all Mondo's fault. Mondo walked in, kicked down the doors of bad luck, whipped out his Quan, and now everybody is satisfied. Thank you, Mondo. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Bourbon. I mean, it's your fault, so I appreciate it. We had one other one. I think out of the 50 packs that we opened, I think it only happened a total of twice. Oh, you're welcome, man. Thank you. So now we are going to raid Lee. Hey, Lee, do you need a couple of minutes or are you already live? All right, we're gonna give Lee a little bit of time. He's gonna set up. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna talk a little bit about what's coming up while we have an opportunity. I also want to talk about something that we're gonna be doing on our Wednesdays. And Trevor also has a couple of things that we are going to be doing on social media that he's going to give you a shout out for. Wednesdays, it's going to be What Do You Collect Wednesday, where we will be featuring what people collect and parts of their collections on Wednesdays. If you follow us on Instagram, you have already seen part of Doug's personal collection. Vamp for a bit? That's my middle name. So we also want everybody to take part in that as well. So feel free to send some emails and some photos of your collection. You can send them. Hold on. I'll show you exactly where you can send them. What do you collect Wednesday? You could let me know your Venmo and stall by grabbing a jersey and a Sharpie and showing everybody that you'd make good on an old deal. Okay. You know what, Dave? We're going to do that right now. dcdcollects@gmail.com is where you can send your photos of your collection and a little bit about it. Dave, well, I'm going to grab that jersey right now and I'm going to tell everybody that story. Dangle. All right, give me. Yeah, I know it's. Wow, geez, you guys said a lot. Mel's grabbing it right now. Our closet, we have a closet, and my jerseys and everything else is jam packed. So Mel has to find it for me. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, I'll be out in a little bit. So here's the no. So here's the story behind this. What's going on, Jedi? How are you doing? Guys, I'm running through a house. Believe me, I didn't want it to take that long. So, this is an Eichel jersey from Eichel's. I want to say it's either his rookie season or his second season. This is an official Climb-A-Lite Adidas. Actually, I can get off that screen real quick. So this was before he was the captain. This is when he was just the alternate of the Sabres. And I wore this while breaking at that other place. And it is the official legit Adidas. And me and Dave were chatting. And this was right around the time that Eichel was rumored to be traded, possibly traded, or at least there was known disruption in the organization. And as we all know, Eichel ended up going to. Yeah, you did good. All right, Lee, give me a moment. I just have to do this. He ended up going to Vegas. And Dave had said, if you are willing to part with it, I would like to buy your break used autographed Eichel jersey, but he didn't want necessarily Eichel to autograph it because it wasn't autographed by him. He wanted me to do this. Now, I'm going to ask you again, just to make sure we're on the same page. Do you honestly want me to ruin this jersey with my signature? Or would you just like me to send you the jersey with a nice note? It's up to you, man. Sign it. All right, would you like it too, Dave? All right. Since I don't sign a lot of jerseys, I would have to assume either the blue or the black would probably be the best color, but these are the four colors I have available. What do you think? I'll leave it up to you. I'll trade the R2-D2 for it. All right. What is it? 226.22. There you go, man. My stat inscriptions? I don't have any stats. And so that there's absolutely no confusion, that is, of course, a 1 of 1. The only one in existence. My goodness. So, note to self, yeah, those markers bleed a little bit. All right, man. So there you go. I will have that out to you as well. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. All right, now, let me get us I know you're a boss. Let me get us to where we have to go. T-Money. I'm gonna raid Lee. If you have a few minutes to Zoom, let's do that. Only if you have a few minutes. Let me just get us to a spot where I can do it. All right, so here we go. We're gonna get dropped off to Lee. I'm gonna stay in the chat. We're gonna talk for a couple of seconds. And there we go.